Well, hi students, and welcome to week 2 of BA1152 Quality Tools. I hope you're doing well and getting settled into the class. Last week we learned about processes and the totality of the quality tools. This week we're going to break down and do 3 of them, and those being what I call the grams. So I'm going to take you through Module 2. It's going to be a slightly different view than what you get, where you get everything a page at a time. I can scroll. Okay, so the grams. Okay, so you have articles, videos, a discussion posting, and it says quality tools assignments. So there are 3 because there are 3 grams. Okay, so you have 3 assignments to do. They total 50 points. There are 2 worth 20, 1 worth 10, for no rhyme and reason other than they equal 50. And so each module's assignments are worth 50 points. They're all very important because you're going to need them for your final project, which will be introduced next week. So it's important that you have a handle on what's going on. This module closes at 10 o'clock next Monday, and all assignments are due at that time. All right, let's go through and see what's going on. Okay, so this is a little image of the 7 basic quality tools. We're going to look at the grams. So cause and effect, fishbone diagram, histogram, and scattergram. All right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so readings. I tried to put these in logical order because I'm trying to be logical, and I'm probably a little OCD. Okay, so each of these, for each of the grams, there are 3 readings. The first one is the Wikipedia. Then I tried to find how to use this, what it does. So basically what I was trying to find was what it is, how to use it, and how to create it. So whether that works or not, I don't know. There's plenty of other information. So here are videos. I gave you 2 for each one. The first one is what is it? And the second is how to create it, to help you know how to do your homework. Okay. So it's important that you check these out. They're all fairly short as far as I remember. And, feel free to go look if you need more help. Now, I think there's plenty of information because I've incorporated the information from the previous instructors. So I tried to give you 2 for each one. Now, there's readings about fishbone and scattergrams, and he put some PDFs and some all kinds of different things. Take a look at these if you're confused, or, this may help you. Some of these articles and some of these videos are how to create them in different versions of Excel or Word or whatever. So kind of take a look, and if it's something you feel you don't need, you don't have to read it. So he has the fishbone diagram, the scattergram, and so then you have assignments. Okay, so for your fishbone diagram assignment, you have 3 options. 2 and 3 are kind of the same. I was just a little more specific. All right, so do any one of these 3 options. Create a fishbone diagram based on a defined scenario that is given to you and involves specific data and the main bones on the fishbone diagram that you must create. So if this is something really specific that you have, something you found at work, something that you found or heard about. 2 is to create one based on a loose definition of a problem, but you'll have to come up with the main bones. And the 3rd one is to create your scenario so it's for working with ideas. Talk to family, friends, coworkers. So in each of those, state the scenario. Okay, here's what's going on. Okay, and then you have to draw the fishbone. Okay, and so here's the scenario. A process exists. So here's one scenario that you can use. Okay, and then it includes the main bones: manpower, machines, methods, materials, Mother Nature, measurements, management. And then make sure that you have all these. So you can certainly use this one if you want. I'm completely okay with it because I'm giving you the data for all your other assignments. If you want to use this one, feel free. If you want to look around your house or talk to your family or friends or look around work, you're going to look for a process. Okay, you've already learned what a process is, so you're going to find something and analyze it and create this fishbone diagram. Okay, so a fishbone, you can create the task, create a fishbone diagram. What could cause employee dissatisfaction in the workplace? You can do that. All right. And then my 3rd one, which I add, was just, it can be something that you find on your own. Okay. So there are 3 options there. Just pick one and submit it by clicking on this and then browse for the document and submit it. You'll see it in the little window. You'll know it's submitted. Okay, here's your discussion. Your discussion covers fishbone diagrams, so it's next. Okay, tell us what, in your opinion, could be some potential problems with using brainstorming. And there is some information about brainstorming here and here. Okay, and what could, so some potential problems with using brainstorming that could hinder creation of the fishbone diagram. And remember, brainstorming is you all get together in a team or a group and you take every possible scenario, every possible solution, every what if, and you write it on the board. Nobody tosses anything out. Okay? So look at what could go on and base it on those articles. Okay. This will also require some leadership skills. Apply those in your post. Remember, you're in charge of the brainstorming session. How will you manage dissension or conflict? Because people can't say, oh, that's not going to work. So look at that. And I want well thought out paragraphs. Okay, write to me. Don't stop. Remember the requirement for discussion postings, initial posts of at least 6 sentences and replies to at least 2 people with at least 5 sentences each. Okay, and go back and look throughout the week. And if you post it early, like my smart students would, go back and see if anybody asked you any questions or replied to you, okay? This forum is set up as post first, which means you have to go in and you have to do your discussion first, and then once you post yours, you'll see the others and you can reply to those. Okay. Now, here's your scattergram assignment. Develop a scattergram based on the following data. Also, identify the degree of correlation, positive, negative, or no correlation, as well as if the correlation is strong, moderate, or weak for the data shown in the table of data. Note that make sure you choose the correct data column for your X and Y values. So you're going to take this information and put it into a scattergram. You can use Word, Excel, PowerPoint. You can draw it and take a picture of it and upload it as long as I can open it and as long as I can read it. Okay? And how to create a scattergram is all up here. Okay? And the next one is your histogram assignment. So a histogram represents the distribution of numerical data. So look around your work or home for numerical data that you can put into a histogram. You can ask colleagues for information such as their height or shoe size or the number of vacation days they have left or earn each year. Be careful because some people might get personal. You could say, can you help me with your homework? I'm collecting data. How many vacation days do you have left? I'm just putting it on this. But you can also use this information. So this is the time of day for a call center. 8 in half-hour increments and the number of calls that they received in that half hour. And you can plot this and create your histogram. I am completely okay with that. If you do the others, if you poll your coworkers or family, and you need to have several. You need to have several. You can't just have 1, 2, or 3. Okay, I want several. Tell me what data you were collecting. All right, make sure you do that. Okay. Now I include information on the Plan, Do, Check Act. Okay, it's used in business for the control and continued improvement of processes and products. If you took any of my previous classes, you know who Mr. Deming is. So I gave you 3 readings again and 3 videos. The reason this is here is because it could be something that you might use in your final project. So I wanted to make sure, because I believe it's one of the outcomes, I want to make sure that we cover it. There is no assignment for it for any, because all I'm covering in terms of assignments are quality tools, but this could come up and you will have to at least address whether or not it's something that can use in your final project, and you'll know more about that next week. So those are the 3 things that you need, 4 things actually, I'm sorry. Oh, let me show you what this discussion looks like. So when you go to the discussion and open it, no, watch it not work. Okay, so you create a thread and it gives you the information, and you have to just do your thing first, and then you can see the others. All right. As always, let me know if you have questions and need assistance. Click on messages and find my name, the one that says instructor, and send it to me. Office hours are Monday and Tuesday from 9 to 9:30. Let me know how I can help you. And I hope you have a fabulous week. Thank you so much.